It's right here. Oh, how hard has it been for you to wait this long between albums? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard when you're anxious to get out new music, but you know that the music is not ready yet to really, release and have shared with the fans. So for us, it was very much a patient waiting period for us. But we also felt really satisfied because we were in the studio, we were making music, we felt really free. David Kahn, our producer, really helped in that process.
Totally. And a lot of the time, too, has been spent filming, which is another huge passion of Allie and I's. We started our production company this year, and there's just a lot that we feel really passionate about, and we've been able to film some incredible projects that, for me, I feel like just kind of have a huge hand in writing. You just learn more, there's more experience, which is more material.
Yeah. There'll be trumpets on the album.
Yeah, there are
Love,
trumpets
Violet,
on the
Love.
album.
Yeah, there are actually.
Hot House in particular.
Alva Rodriguez, could you tell us some anecdote lived during the recording of the album? That's a good question.
It is. We were in New York.
Yeah.
For the record. So for us, it was kind of like our second home. We rented a little place there.
It was just the two of us?
Two of us there. Every now and then, a dog would visit, and we'd have some dog time. But it was just us. We'd see some friends that are really close to us in New York. We'd see some shows every now and then. Incredible shopping, incredible food. We're such West Coast girls that it was kind of cool to switch it up and be on the East Coast. But it was really all about work, being in the studio, and just really bonding with David Kahn. And us three were kind of the three musketeers behind the whole thing. So the record was very focused and very personal, and we didn't really have a much playing around time, which was fine, and we were fine with that.
We were really in the studio almost, every day.
For months, yeah.
And it was great because we kind of made the studio our own. We put like a fur blanket underneath the giant grand piano that he had in there, and we had like pillows.
Sleeping bags.
And, we went like full out. We had like incense burning and candles, and
built a fort.
Yeah. We had fans like come out and greet us every day outside the studio, which was really amazing.
They bring us donuts and ice cream and
like treats
candy.
and candy. It was pretty
amazing.
Great. Are you guys going to focus more on music now? Yeah, definitely focusing on the music aspect. TV has kind of been something that we've been involved with obviously since the beginning of our career, but I think for us that's kind of being put on a pause for a minute, and we're really focusing on the music. And film is obviously a big part of our lives as well. But
you have Grown Ups out soon.
Yeah, Grown Ups is coming out.
We'll be in New York for that.
We'll be in New York for the premiere, which is going to be great. We'll actually be in New York. We'll be in New York July. We're leaving July 7th, and then we'll be there the 8th, which is the day of the video premiere.
House release. Yep.
And then we'll have our show the 9th, and then the premiere is the 10th, and then Hot House will have been out for a couple days, and then Grown Ups will come out on the 12th. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a fun little cameo, and had a great time with all those guys and met a lot of great friends, so it'll be fun. We might be recording some shows, actually. That's a good question, too. I saw a couple of you guys ask that. I think that we will definitely have some shows recorded that we can put on our social media sites and stuff like that. So some of you guys that weren't able to come can definitely experience the show, and even if it's maybe not the whole show, at least you guys could see a song or two.
Yeah, totally.
How did the Hot House production work? Do you think you'll get a label soon? Yeah, we have a lot of labels coming to these shows, so that's kind of a big part of these shows even happening is for that. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed for sure. For Allie and I, it's been so weird because we've kind of almost been independent for a long time, which is why things have also taken so long, because you don't have that machine behind the record, and it's hard to get it out there yourself, and it takes a lot of time and energy. But I think our focus and drive has been really, really consistent throughout these years, and now we're going to kind of hopefully see some really cool outcome on that. I think that there's going to be some really great people at the showcases, and that's what these shows are specifically for. So the goal is, to have someone behind it and really believe in the record.
Yeah. So that's a big, like I said, a big part. So send all of your good vibes and, love to us on those shows, because that definitely will help in you guys being able to hear Hot House and the whole record as soon as possible. The production of Hot House was actually pretty minimal. We did it out of our own pocket. It was me, AJ, my boyfriend Steven was...
For the music video, yeah.
Yeah, for the music video. Was the DP, he was the camera operator and the director. So he was basically doing 3 jobs. Mom was crafty and medic, and transportation kind of.
We had hair and makeup.
Dear
friends who did us a favor. And
we had a friend of AJ's that she worked with on Jesus and Cowboy Boots, the movie that she did.
Which is now called Angels and Stardust.
Which is now a different title. He was our set deck, so we had one person there. We had someone that was helping us loading gear and stuff, who was someone that I worked with on the movie Sequoia, that me and Steven both did together. And I mean, we shot that video over 3 days, which is pretty crazy. 2 days of like really hard, long days of shooting. We shot in some really beautiful countryside out near Santa Barbara, and then we shot in a beautiful greenhouse that is in Malibu. So those were kind of our two main locations, and then we did some driving shots and kind of some exterior stuff. But the
all right, kid, family.
Doing it by ourselves and really enjoying the fact that we had thought of this idea, that we kind of
produced it,
put it together.
It just feels more like your own and even that much more special.
Yeah, it really does.
And you guys will see how personal it is. I think when you see the video, you'll go, wow, that's definitely the girls.
Yeah.
The cool thing is, too, next week we have new artwork that'll be released. So whether it's for social media, the Hot House single, all of that, you guys are going to see new images, which is really, really cool, and we're so happy with them. Today we're going to go through
after this, we're literally going to go through hundreds and hundreds
like
of
700 photos and just really narrow down, what we love and what feels right and what we know you guys will love. So that's going to be really exciting.